Now, Tish, I know it's frustrating, as of late, the comments of Justin Thomas there, but I don't want to spend so much time on how it made you feel. We know how it made you feel. I want to know, what can golf do to move forward, because this feels like a setback to all the progress that we've made in diversity and inclusion in the game. And we talk here in this instance, we want to make sure we're talking about this diversity and inclusion from a racial standpoint, from a social standpoint, from all the standpoints of diversity. So what can golf do to kind of get that momentum back for the inclusion that was kind of taken back per Justin Thomas's comments?
Well, in regards to JT's comment, firstly, I am glad that he corrected himself and apologized after the fact. It's, what everything that happened after. But for someone like, let's say, as JT as an example, who is such a likable person, he's a crowd favorite. People do not want to hate him. I think someone like him can really change this moment. I mean, he's the one who unfortunately said those words, but I think, let's say for the LGBTQ plus community, something that he could really do to help, change not only himself and his view, but and his view from other people, but literally everybody, because he is such a influential person, is maybe, I don't know, his next earnings donated to like something like the Trevor Project that gives back to the LGBTQ community and those that are really suffering from suicidal thoughts or something of that nature. I know that Kobe Bryant made somewhat of a similar mistake, and he really turned that around and said, you know what, that was really messed up of me. I want to turn this around, and I want to truly, from my heart, give back to the community. And I think that if someone like JT can do that, because there's not that representation in the men's golf world. And so to have that, and to have him be able to lead that, he can really change that narrative. And so if he were to ask me, Tish, what can I do? Which I wish he would, I would tell him, all right, let's do this. Let's help out this community, and let's change that narrative. And I think that there needs to be more of that pattern going on through golf. As we know it, golf is always behind, let alone as we're seeing it, the world is clearly behind. The United States is a little behind, but that doesn't mean that this needs to be the way. There needs to be more of this, like what we're doing right now, beyond the fairway, us, people of color, this is what needs to happen. And people need to be more accepting of that. And that's just it. And we just got to keep breaking that boundary. Is it a little late in the game, the fact that this is all happening? Yes. But does it mean that change has to happen slow? No, we can keep on, going at a high trajectory. And so that's what I think we really need to do.